just beyond the cave, you'll find a gibbet. An ancient design, renovated within the past century as a kind of elevator.
Thanks, Alfred.
Disguise prepared. Irving Malone. Batman, please remove your cowl. Please equip disguise.
Gotta get back to my cell so I don't miss roll. No gadgets. Guess I'm taking the elevator. Sleep is gonna be scarce. I'll get it while I can.
I don't see any of that. Gotta make it up.
You see what you want to see. It's abstract.
What's that supposed to be?
I think that's Perseus.
What's that?
Oh, he was a hero in Greek mythology.
Why was he a hero?
He was pretty brave for starters. He went on dangerous adventures to fight monsters. But it's more than that. A lot more. What else makes a hero?
They're strong.
Hmm?
They beat up bad people.
Some do, yeah. But punishing bad guys isn't what makes a hero, you know. To be a hero, you have to save people, too.
The good people.
Everyone.
Open all cells on Block B!
Falcone said Otis Flanagan is the Rat King. A stretch, but worth investigating. I'll search his cell. Then tonight, death row, where Falcone was attacked.
Woody? Where the hell is Woody? Wesker. Damn it, I saw that look in his eyes when we went to bed. I knew I couldn't trust him not to steal Woody from under my nose. Guess creeps like him only ever learn one way. The hard way.
What the hell happened to the Roman last night?
I'm not supposed to talk about it.
Come on, man. I'm not just some guy. You know me. Who made a move?
Listen, when Carmine Falcone and Captain Bolt tell you to keep your mouth shut, your mouth stays shut.
Flanagan's cell. I'll search it for evidence as to how he snuck into death row. Otis doesn't sound like the social type, but he carved out time for group therapy with Dr. Quinzel. Distinctive shoe prints, almost like claws. Otis must have cut up his shoes to make these marks. Huh. To Otis, thanks for the book. I'll give it back to you at next week's session. Joe. Must be Joe from the commissary. What do you mean by session? Electronic engineering, rat biology, and psychotherapy. Looks like these came from the prison library. Cops, courts, clink. Same message I saw in Shrike's apartment. Otis isn't just friendly with rats. He's a follower of the Rat King. Or the Rat King himself. Now, that's all the evidence. Without my analysis tech, I can't perform a more detailed search. I'll trust my instincts. Since Otis ain't here, I gotta go somewhere he hung out a lot. But where? Otis's calendar mentions group therapy with Dr. Quinzel. It looks like it's happening right now. Otis's calendar mentions group therapy with Dr. Quinzel. It looks like it's happening right now. Quiet place like the library would be perfect for group therapy. It'd explain all of Otis's books, too. I'll head to the library and see what group therapy's all about. Might learn something about Otis and his access to death row.
Sorry again for the harsh welcome yesterday. Hope your second day in prison is going better than the first. Need anything?
Otis Flanagan, prisoner in here. You know anything about him?
Haven't seen him in a while. There's cells on this block. I used to see him going to group therapy in the library. He fell in with a rat cult some time ago. Definitely unstable. Why you asking?
Not really any of your business, is it? Just say I'm curious.
Let's just say I don't know anything about him. And I wouldn't tell you if I did. Be careful out there.
In recent times, Blackgate has seen an unfortunate number of inmate-involved losses of control, including the so-called Christmas Eve riots. While an oversight committee found that prison administration was not at fault for these unfortunate events, Blackgate has dramatically improved its security with new high-tech measures designed to prevent any further incidents. It's safe to say that the days of riots at Blackgate Prison are simply over. In the latter half of the 17th century, Blackgate Island was home to a monastery of unknown origin. Though the island was abandoned, the chapel that serves in our prison today is a remnant of that original structure. It provides hope and solace to inmates on death row. In the 17th century, the island we know as Blackgate was settled and given its name by Captain John Valor, who commandeered it as a base for his exploits as the so-called Black Pirate. Ships sailing for the thriving colony of Gotham City navigated through Black's Gate in order to arrive. Many.
Dr. Crane, these aren't your patients. They are our patients, and I won't have you bullying them.
These men are hardened criminals, Dr. Quinzel. You can't heal their fractured minds with cuddly vibes and finger painting.
It's called art therapy, you ghoul. Oh, hi.
We have a straggler.
I'll check him in.
I'll see you back in group. Pray you aren't late again.
Hello. I'm Dr. Quinzel. And you are?
Malone.
Welcome, Mr. Malone. First time in group?
First of many, I hope. Joe from the commissary suggested I join. Says it's worked wonders for him.
Therapy can be very healing, and Joe, his progress has been tremendous. Whew, and you're in luck. Mr. Yamashiro's absent today. His chair's all yours. Hold on, I'll buzz you in. Please, follow me. You'll You'll have to excuse Dr. Crane. He was brought in to replace the outgoing supervisor, Professor Strange, and, well, he has a very narrow view of therapy. But, while Crane and I don't always see eye to eye, we do share a common field of study.
Yeah, what's that?
The Shadow. Come on, new friend. Let's join the others. Everyone! I'd like to introduce you to our new friend. This is Mr. Malone. Mr. Malone, please, take a seat. What we do here is rehabilitation through better understanding of the shadow. Our shadow is a blind spot in our psyche.
Not exactly. Our shadow consists of our unconscious fears, shame, and desires that we project onto others.
I was getting to that part. The shadow is often rooted in our early development. Mr. Malone, tell us about your childhood.
My childhood. All right. My parents were both murdered in front of me when I was a kid. I saw it. I couldn't stop it. I froze. And they never caught the guy who did it.
Oh, my dear. I'm so sorry. I feel sick in my soul for you.
That's it? The subject has no use for your feelings, Doctor. He needs a clinical diagnosis, not a bleeding heart.
Aren't you supposed to be quietly observing? Keep your comments to yourself, Crane.
I am here to supervise this clown
My
car.
parents would fight. All the time. They'd rage at each other. And at me. I called it prize fighting, because I always got the belt. 7 years old. Couldn't defend myself. I did some awful things over the years to get back at them. Your shadow never leaves you. You wrestle with it all the time. But you can learn to coexist.
Thank you, Joe. That was beautiful. Arnold, let's talk about the dummy. Wasn't that Mr. Donegan's?
This is Woody. We're best friends. Friends! We just met 4 eyes, and you're far too clingy for me.
Woody, let Arnold speak first.
You're addressing the doll now? I'm putting an end to this. Keep your lips off! Hand over the doll, you feeble-minded worm!
Where are you taking me?
To a more structured clinical environment.
Is that where you took Mr. Yamashiro? Is that where you took the other inmates?
Nice kumbaya, Doc.
Today's session was a total failure.
I got a long list of regrets, Doc. But coming here ain't one of them.
Thanks, Joe. You know, Mr. Malone here joined today because of you. I think there's a lot you could teach him. I'll leave you two alone.
Kid, grab that book for me, will you? And then we'll take a walk.
You brushing up on how to escape?
Nah, I just like to reread it every few years. Thanks, kid. I don't move so quick anymore.
You all right?
Bum leg. Comes and goes.
How'd it happen?
Running away from something. Stress causes it to flare up.
What's got you so stressed, Joe?
Right now, all your questions. I know what you're thinking. Dead end, right? Not exactly.
This place is full of secrets.
Watch your step through here. This is a shortcut I use for moving around items of a legally questionable nature.
So this is all contraband?
Nah, most of it is above board.
Why, you don't throw anything away?
I threw my life away, kid. But yeah, nowadays, I'm a bit of a pack rat. So, what's on your mind?
I need to get to death row.
I see. You should get yourself fitted for a pine overcoat first.
I'm not looking to die there, just visit.
I don't think you understand the function of death row. In any case, you'll need an access code just to get through the front door.
Great. An access code. You got one?
Nah. This ain't small potatoes. If you want an access code, you'll have to do something for me.
Name it.
Head through this door. We'll talk around front. I run a side hustle, as you're well aware. It just so happens I have a package for someone. Needs to be delivered.
Sounds easy enough.
Look, I'll help you. But I gotta know. What the hell are you hoping to find in Death Row?
The Rat King's army. I want to join. I hear they sign up new recruits there.
You really want to fall in with that evil bastard? I beg you for better. Well, assuming you're serious about this, go find an inmate named Bird. He'll be in the yard. Give Bird this package in exchange for a bundle of cash, but don't be a hero. And don't resort to violence. Trust me, that's an alley you don't want to go down.
I'll do my best, Joe.
Once you get the cash, meet me back here. You hold up your end, and I'll get you that death row access code.
Well, that's progress. Deliver this package for Joe, and I'll have my way into death row. With a little luck, Otis Flanagan left something there.
I can't imagine you got any rest last night. Is your hand okay? Or did you want to talk about something else?
I need to ask you about a prisoner named Otis Flanagan. He may have been Falcone's attacker. And the Romans seem to think he's the Rat King. I have to find him.
He's been here once or twice, but I won't tell you his medical history. Though I'm sure you have your ways of getting around that. What I will tell you is he's eluded the guards before, and he's extremely dangerous. If you find him, what are you going to do?
He could be the Rat King, Leslie. I'll make him talk, whether he wants to or not.
Just because you can make someone talk doesn't mean you're gonna get to the truth.
That kid on the courthouse roof had an accomplice. I fought him in the Monarch Theater. I need to find him somehow.
Sure you want to do that? That boy's pain must be unbearable. What do you think will happen if you contact him? And which you are we talking about?
I don't know. But when this is all over,
Until this is over, there's time. Focus on the journey in front of you. It might give you some answers once you reach your destination.
My hand is killing me, along with every other part of my body.
Oh, I know all about last night. It's been much busier in here today than usual. Want me to look at your hand? I could redress it for you.
I can take care of myself. I just wanted to know if you'd gotten any intel from anyone passing through the infirmary. Something I can use.
Men with broken jaws don't talk much. Sorry, Mr. Malone. Talk to you later.
Time to find Bird. I'll check the gym.
Who the hell are you?
Malone. I got a package for you from Joe.
Give it here. That feels light. You playing games with me?
No, no games. I'll just take your money and be on my way.
I expected more. If Joe can't deliver, then I keep my money.
Don't sound fair, Birdie.
Life isn't fair. You know, I was born in Peñaduro prison. And you're gonna die in Blackgate. Break him.
This is for Bobby Booties! Gonna bounce your head off the floor! Got something for ya! This is for Bobby
I'm knocking your block off! Hold still a sec! Never struck a match before!
Where's the money? To hell with you. Money. Now. It's behind a loose brick in the wall.
Nice, Birdie. Job's done. I'll bring this back to Joe.
What happened to Bird?
I got your money.
At your blood, someone else's.
It was a group effort.
I told you not to get rough with them.
Yeah, well, I had no choice.
We always have a choice, kid. Here. Your cut of the profits from the delivery.
And the access code?
0529. It changes in the morning, so do what you have to do before then.
Thanks.
Don't thank me. You did good work. Apart from the violence.
Free cosmetic surgery.
Still not sure Otis Flanagan's the Rat King, but I believe he attacked Falcone in the chapel. After lights out, I'll hit death row before Tiger cleans the crime scene.
Close handcuffs and lock all cell doors on Block B.
You can't just take Woody from me and get away with it, Wesker. This cell ain't big enough for the two of us.
3 of us.
Right, the 3 of us. Hey, wait a minute.
Shut up, Donegan. I'm tired of you putting words in my mouth. Army boy here may not look like much, but he's pliable, dependable, and he can give me what I want. What do you want? Freedom! And I want a partner in crime who's willing to fight for it.
Here we go.
Batsuit ready. Please equip cowl.
Good evening, sir. I trust you had a productive day.
I have the code for the manual keypad protecting Death Row. 0529.
Shall I share this code with Miss Oracle, sir? Cracking is one of her...
I know what she's capable of. I have what I need to access the Death Row Chapel where Falcone was attacked.
Ah, yes, Blackgate Chapel. A good place to find religion, or in this case, a cult.
I might not find the Rat King there, but I'll find something.
Happy hunting, sir.
The trail's cold this way.
Yes, sir. Check your map. I hope you're resting between your daily prison brawls and your nighttime daring do.
I can handle it, Alfred. And there was only one fight today.
Glad to hear Mr. Malone is making friends. Or at least fewer enemies.
Otis attended group therapy in recent weeks, but he's moved from his cell into the walls, just like Falcone said.
Perhaps the best way to find Otis Flanagan is to walk a mile in his shoes.
Following his footprints will be enough. The crime scene in Death Row's Chapel is our best lead.
escape attempts will only ensure a much longer. Get back to your cell, or be marked for special treatment. What do we got here? No mistake.
Just a
Special
temporary setback.
Back me up. Remember, Chuck, these rats must pay for what they've done to society and its community. In spite of what
Target lost. Big problem.
nice deal. Bats out there. When in doubt, roll it out. Don't hesitate.
I think we're good. Back to it. Okay, stand out and keep looking.
If you're out there, show yourself.
For a tough guy, he sure hides it.
If you're out there, show yourself.
For a tough guy, he sure hides it. I think we're good. Back to it.
Death row. The access code is 0529.
Get over here. Watch my face.
Falcone was attacked in the death row chapel. The chapel is in death row. I need to investigate.
And if you find any of those white rats, bring them to me. Don't blow your arms off.
Better hurry or we'll miss the address.
He ain't taking attendance. And the security cams are down. Rats chewing on the wires.
That why we got so many guys here tonight.
Hard to say. A lot of reasons flying around. I heard he's finally hunting down Flanagan and the missing rats.
Heard he wants the chapel cleaned up ASAP after the Falcon.
courts. The Clink. The rats failed to kill Commissioner Gordon, but they've crippled the GCPD. They failed to kill DA Harvey Dent, but they made a mockery of justice. Blackgate is Gotham's last line of defense against this scourge. And it will not fall on my watch! Am I understood?
Yes, sir!
Recently, rats have been cutting off power to this part of the prison. Change requires changes.
They're using thermal imaging headsets. Anyone wearing them will be able to spot behind in the darkness.
Hey, bro, you're humiliating me in front of a lecturer! Dismissed.
Hide up there! Lost Batman! Anyone have a vision? You can't hide forever, you know! I got something here!
Someone's heart rate dropped! And it wasn't Batman!
Tiger Guard is down in death row! Taking a look.
See you get out of
What the crap? Cut me down! A heart monitor's orange in death row progress, man! Check in!
Job? No. We got trouble. Seriously? Come on, just cut me loose, okay? Where the hell? See you up there with that drink! Can't hide forever, you know! What the? Where the hell? Damn, this guy's down to the count. Hope you're ready for another round.
And bring some guns to my office, Batman. Flanagan's loose. Again! Don't make me lead this rat hunt myself. Was the rat. If any of you encounter Batman moving forward, I insist you engage. To be the best, you must face the best. I will promote anyone who actually manages to injure Batman. And Batman is a toy watcher. I don't believe this footage.
Offline.
More rat mischief, sir. Powering the backup generator should do the trick.
I'll trace it in detective vision. The backup generator needs a jump. Alfred, ready the Batwing to deploy the shock gloves.
Right away. The highest point is the helipad. The exit's on the second floor, to your right from the chapel door. Marking it on your map. The Batwing will deploy your shock gloves to the helipad.
Time to climb.
What could Bolton be defending with all this artillery?
His claim. I'd be surprised if there were anything deeper.
Yes, he doesn't strike me as a chess-level strategist. The Batwing can deploy your shock gloves once you get to the helipad. Another anti-aircraft gun installed on the helipad.
I have the element of surprise. Hold the Batwing until I disable it. Too far to reach. The Batarang can hit it. The anti-aircraft gun's out of reach.
Blackgate tore down an edifice to install it.
I'll look for a weak wall. Alfred, send the Batwing.
Shock gloves en route to the helipad, sir. Mind vigilant.
Thanks, Alfred. Lucius miniaturized the electrocutioner's design to integrate with my gauntlets.
Now you're putting it to use in the name of justice.
Every punch charges up the shock gloves. An attack combo will activate them. Tiger isn't ready for this.
break his face! You messed with the wrong guard, you fag.
The shock gloves are portable, sir. Why not just bring them with you?
They're experimental, not worth the risk during an investigation. There's the landing.
I'm a Mexican. You think I'm scared of you? Guys who just punched in. The bat came through here. We got bodies in the infirmary. When you see him, don't hold back. Because he won't.
Smash his face! That man just took out an anti-aircraft gun, as well as a tower full of guards. What's up bitching about? He hit me from behind. Electric punch back! Bravo, Batman! Keep it up! I want to see how far you can take this. You ain't so tough! I'll mess you up good!
Once I power the door, my decoder can break its encryption.
The door is online. Your decoder can interface with it now.
Security barricades. Locked down due to rat sabotage.
Logs show prisoner transfers from death row to general population.
Which means any prisoners I find here are rats.
Cousin Beatty said he used to be an angel, but all the death in death row turned it into a demon.
Yeah, well, your cousin Petey's an idiot. Come on, I don't want to be late.
Mechanical rats. I can destroy them with a batarang.
Strange vermin, sir.
The rats must have let them loose after I took out the guards. Just like the Gotham sewers. This isn't a prison, it's a lair. The rats use these tunnels to move around undetected in broad daylight.
Much like their namesakes.
This is where they've been making the mechanical rats.
I admire their ingenuity. If only they fashioned something less volatile.
Knives.
Running away with that? Nothing of the grant me a glorious! I'll clip those wings and grant me a glorious death! Don't make angels! Send them to hell! Alright, everyone, listen up. Tiger's out in force. No one goes out without someone watching his back.
We should make our way back to our cells. Getting killed in Blackgate won't help our cause. Shrike was a martyr because people witnessed his death. You die in here, you're just a body.
The Rat King called us to the Clint. We must trust his word. Anyone seen Flanagan?
Nah, he got those new gloves from Joe and disappeared.
New
You'll pay for your sins! We are the Rat King's vengeance! Fight back! Flee from this cage!
Win so many cages. Send him to hell!
We are the Rat King's vengeance! Get ready for retribution! Tell me this bad.
The kingdom!
Pay for your sins! We are the Rat! Rat's face back!
Sacred ground! By our king's decree, Blackgate belongs to us! The rats are Gotham! Rats will face the blood of the rat!
Slice and dice! Cut him up! Slice and dice! Fight back! Free me from this cage!
The king demands the bat's head! Our oppressor!
Rats got fangs! Rat eyes, you will know the glory of the king! Cut him up! Slice and dice! We are the Rat King's vengeance! Be you pig or be you pig, tonight you die by hand of rat! Cut him up! Yeah! We are the Rat King's vengeance! Cut him up!
When one rat falls, another is in place!
With black eyes, you will see! Be you pig or be you bad, tonight you die by hand of rat! Fight back! Free me from this! Be you pig or be you back, tonight you die by hand of rat! We are the Rat King's vengeance! Slice and dice!
The queen shall inherit
Finish! Damn!
Long live the Rat King!
I'll pay for your sins!
Another revival broken up.
Thankfully no hostages this time.
Master Bruce, do you understand why they rebelled?
They're convicts, not men of conviction.
Who felt treated unfairly by society?
They made their choices, and those choices led straight to me. How close am I to the chapel?
quite close. Try to find a way up. The chapel should be up. Ahead.
Chapel. Time for answers.
It started out as riot control gas, but I adjusted the recipe. A large dose will turn those brains to succotash.
Thanks, bats! Bigger being back, tonight you die by hand of Rats surrender! We are reformed! When one rat falls, another takes his place! We are the Rat Kings! You will see. Tonight you die by hand of rat. The king demands the bat's head. Fly away. The rats are gone.
Ghastly thing. At least the chapel knows its audience.
How old is this?
No one really knows. It's one of the prison's few surviving original structures.
Falcone claims his assailant was the prisoner Otis Flanagan. There's still evidence in the chapel from the attack on Falcone. I'll set up a crime scene and figure out what happened. Flanagan threw Falcone through this pew. Remarkable for someone of Flanagan's size. Blood spatter and prints indicate Falcone laid here following the attack. Strange. I'm not seeing any forensic evidence tying Otis Flanagan to this scene. The assailant snuck up behind Falcone, struck him with a metal pipe before covering his head with a sack. Traces of metal on the kneeler, and nail marks in the fabric. No trace of Otis's prints on the weapon, but then again, he does wear gloves. Something's not right, Alfred. Are any of the details from this attack consistent with Flanagan's crimes on the outside?
No, sir. But prison can change a man, as I'm sure you're well aware.
I'll keep looking. The altar was configured to look like a shrine to the Rat King. Falcone struck his assailant with a manifesto as he laid on the altar. It gave Falcone time to escape, but only for a moment. If Falcone struggled as much as evidence suggests, these items would have been knocked aside. That means they were placed on the altar after the assault. Someone with access to the chapel staged this scene to implicate Flanagan. Before throwing Falcone into the pew, the attacker hit the candelabra. 3 sets of footprints were left in this pool of wax. First set, size 14, no discernible tread pattern. Whoever made these wore disposable shoe covers. The second is a partial from an Italian loafer, Falcone's. The third set was made after the wax dried, a match for the distinctive claw-like shoe prints I found in Otis Flanagan's cell. Otis was here, but didn't arrive at the chapel until after the assault. Fabric analysis shows a small amount of Kevlar and nylon. The assailant wore a bulletproof vest and caught it on the candelabra during the struggle with Falcone. I've scanned all available evidence. Only a small group of people in Blackgate are equipped with bulletproof vests. I'll narrow my search to the most likely candidates. Tiger Security have access to bulletproof vests, not to mention the chapel itself. Someone on Tiger's payroll is responsible.
Another excellent deduction, sir. Perhaps Otis Flanagan could provide a suitable explanation for why he was framed.
I don't think I'll have to wait very long. My Batarang can hit targets that are out of reach. A well-placed Batarang can hit that.
Well now, my son, have you come to confess your sins?
You were here the night Falcone was attacked. Why?
Searching. Seeking my missing brethren.
The prisoners.
Abducted in the night. But still they remain lost. I found only Falcone. At the mercy of the head guard.
Bolton.
That explains the broken pew. It would have taken a man of tremendous strength to cause such damage, sir.
Why did Falcone think you attacked him?
Once Bolton's vile work was finished, I pulled the bag from the Roman's head and called for help. Vengeance belongs to the Rat King. Not to me, not to Bolton. All things are in his plan, Batman.
For your sake, Otis, I hope you're telling the truth.
I suffer for honesty, not lies.
Bolton attacked Falcone, and he may be abducting prisoners.
Well, that complicates things.
I need more than Otis's word. I'll search Bolton's office.